What's up, y'all? Coach Griff coming at you live and in full effect inside of an empty Orange Theory studio. Crazy to see it this empty, but in times like this, we gotta make adjustments, gotta make things happen, and so that's why we are here filming videos for you to do at home. So, with that said, today is an endurance and strength day. Endurance and strength. And today, fortunately enough, for the floor exercises, it's fairly easy to actually do these at home, whether you have weights, do your body weight, or just grab something that kind of mimics some weights. So very easy day to follow. As far as the tread and cardio portions, those will, again, be a little bit more challenging depending on if you have a row at home or a bike or an elliptical or something. Being that it's nice outside, you can probably mimic some of these intervals outside. Might be kind of hard to find some hills or things like that to mix in with your endurance intervals, but just do your best, y'all, and we'll make it happen. So this next clip, I'm going to go over all the floor exercises so that way you kind of know what's going on. Again, very easy to follow, so let's get after it. All right, y'all, so here we go. So if you see me kind of glancing up at the screen here, it's because I'm looking up to see what the exercises are. We have a bench static lunge, where one leg's gonna be on the bench and you're gonna be lunging in that way. If you're unable to do any of these moves with your leg on the bench, you can always do them flat on the ground. Then you're gonna have a bench static lunge with a jump, and then we're gonna have some front squats. You're going to complete one round of these, and then technically you're supposed to have a row, but I'm just going to throw in something a little else that you can do to get the heart rate up. So first move, you have a bench static lunge. All the moves will be done on the right leg out first, right side first. So one leg on the bench, one leg out far enough so that way when you come down, your knee goes right to that 90 or close to it. All right, chest up, coming down, and just press through the ground, straight back up, okay? So you're gonna do 8 of these with that right leg leading, okay? So we're basically working under a load. Then after this, no weights, same exact move. You're gonna try to add a jump at the top, same exact move, all right? So 8 repetitions on that move. Use the arms, load, explode. Now again, everything can be done flat on the ground too as well. So if you don't have a bench, maybe use a chair, maybe use a step, something that you can use to kind of mimic that height. Remember, you can always go lower if needed or flat on the ground again. So you're gonna do right side first, then left leg leading, same exact moves. Then we're gonna do a front squat to end that round. So right here, dumbbells right at the chest, just let them rest. Feet about hip width, toes could be slightly out. Coming on down to that front squat, heavy on the heels, light on the toes, okay? So heavy on the heels, the balls of your feet, light on the toes, press through it. Again, trying to get those thighs parallel to the ground if you can. If not, just above, come on up. All right, so we got that move. So at the end of it all, if you have a row or a treadmill, elliptical, or bike, just maybe I would say bike, or do those exercises, cardiovascular exercises for maybe 30 seconds. If not, you can just sit here and just do some high knees. So you're keeping your hands here, trying to get that knee up to the hand, not bringing the hand to the knee. So here, up. Maybe just do that for 30 seconds. Running plays, jumping jacks, whatever it takes to get that heart rate up. All right, then you're just gonna repeat the block, repeat the block, repeat the block for a total 10 minutes. Okay, 10-minute block right here. All right, so that's block 1. Let's go after it. All right, here we go again, y'all. Block 2. Again, fairly easy block to follow at home. You can do all these moves at home, outside, wherever you're at. You got some step ups, you have some lateral lunges, and you have a plank with a lower leg lift. And we're just gonna keep the cardio move with the high knees, or if you have a bike strider, treadmill at home, you can also rower, you can also do that, or you can go run around the block, whatever you need to do to get that heart rate up a little bit. So, first move here. Again, right leg leading, same format that we're gonna do that we did in block 1. Leading with the right leg first, step ups. Use a bench, use a chair, use a step, something, whatever you have to kind of mimic this move. Okay, driving through the bench. Remember, we don't want to push off the ground, we want to drive through that bench, stepping on up and back down. Usually what I do, I put my foot on the bench and I kind of tilt forward. That way a lot of my weight is driving through the leg and then pressing through the bench. All right, so I always say that opposite leg, you're trying to treat it like a dead leg, the one that's on the ground. So it's not even working, it's just kind of there for support when you come down. All right, option, you can always lower the height, lower step, whatever you need to do. No weight, you know, do your best on that one. 6 repetitions, okay, 6 reps. Then you have 6 reps of a lateral lunge. Okay, 6 reps of a lateral lunge. So laterally stepping, let me step back a little bit. Laterally stepping, try to keep this opposite leg straight. Again, bringing these dumbbells right down near the feet. When you step out of the lunge, try not to bend that opposite leg. So lateral, here, standing tall, okay? Use no weight if needed. Again, just do your best on that one. Not a whole lot of options. If you're unable to kind of do that lunge, you can also just do a side squat if you're unable to do the complete full lunge. Okay, so right side first, 6 and 6. Left side, 6 and 6. You're gonna end it all with your plank lower leg lift. So, or not lower leg lift, just plank leg lift. Be on the ground here, elbows right in line with your shoulders. Try to keep that butt low. Again, this can be done on the knees as well, but try your best to do them right here in that high or that low plank position. Leading through the hip. All right, just coming on up. Again, not overextending. Just again, move through your hip, straight up, straight down, knees if needed. 12 total reps. Okay, that's gonna end the round. Then we're gonna end it all with a 30-second, again, high knee. Whatever it takes to get your heart rate up, you can run through it, you can walk through it, jumping jacks, whatever you need to do, pop jacks, burpees, whatever, get the heart rate up, 30 seconds, repeat the block, another 10 minutes. All right, so that completes block 2. Hopefully this helps you guys at home. Get your workout in. If you have a lot of free time, you wanna get away from the kids, perfect. Take your time to yourself, let's get it done. All right, y'all, so I'm back now here with the cardiovascular side, technically the tread portion of what we do here in class. So this one's gonna be a little bit harder to kind of transfer over outside. It can still be done, but if I would tell you everything that we do in class as far as the exact intervals, you'll probably get lost and all that. So I'm just gonna keep it really, really simple. And I'm gonna give you some options here too. That way you can kind of maybe try to get some of this stuff done. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of have you follow Coach Tiffany's endurance interval sections and then my strength sections that I talked about here earlier in the week. So let's just keep all of our pushes for endurance at 2 minutes. Okay, so again, this is an endurance and strength day that I'm doing here, that I'm going over at least. So let's just keep all the pushes at 2 minutes. So let's follow this. 2-minute push, 1-minute base, and then come to a 90-second base pace hill climb. Now this is just talking to people who might have a treadmill, who might have a elliptical or bike or strider at home. Even if you're on the row, you can just get a little bit more aggressive on the row and at a slower stroke rate on like a base pace hill. And then, so again, if you have any of that type of equipment at home, you can kind of mimic or follow these guidelines that I'm telling you here. So 2-minute push, 1-minute base, 90-second hill climb at a base pace effort, 1-minute base again, and then end it all with a 30 to 45 second all out, just normal flat road. So keep it really simple. 90-second walk after that, do it again. So again, 2-minute push, 1-minute base, 90-second at a base pace hill climb, 1-minute base, 30 to 45 second all out. You choose, 90-second walk. Keep repeating that. So most of our tread blocks are about 23 minutes. If you clock actual work minus the warm-up. So if you want to go 23 minutes, you can. If you want to go the full 30, you can. And just keep repeating those intervals, okay? Just keep repeating those intervals. If you don't have anything like that and being just nice outside, just do your best to try to mimic or, do those intervals outside. What I was thinking was maybe like if you like to run outside and there's like a local high school or somewhere nearby that has some stairs or some hills or something like that, and the area that you live is mostly flat. If it has hills, great, because you're going to do hills anyway. But if maybe just run to the high school or run to the school, that's kind of like your endurance section. And then, if the school has some steps or some stadium stairs or something like that, maybe run to the high school, do, 15-20 minutes of stairs, just going up and down. Give yourself a little bit of recovery time in between those intervals on the stairs, and then run back home. That could be a good that could be a good cardio day for your tread block there for you on that day. If you live in an area that has like a good mix of rolling hills and flat roads, that can also be a good endurance and strength day. So you just kind of got to get creative, y'all. I wouldn't mind, just running to a school and just doing some hills or doing some stairs, and then just running back home. Just do what you can. You can also run up the stairs at the stadium, walk across, run back down the stairs, walk across, run upstairs, depending on how big the stadium is. So, just do what you can, y'all. Just get whatever type of cardiovascular activity you can in, something that'll just get the heart rate up. Doesn't always have to be just running on the treadmill. You can mix it up with just, body weight exercises too. But, these are just options that we're trying to provide for you just to kind of just keep you guys moving, keep you engaged and all that. So just do your best. If you have any questions, you can actually just message me personally on Facebook. And I can give you some more ideas as well too. So anyways, that's all I got for today, y'all. Let's make this happen. Let's do this work. We'll get through this. I'll see you guys later on. Endurance and strength. Let's knock this out.